So if you're running a local business in India, I've got news for you. The way customers find you is changing, and I mean changing fast. And it's all because of AI. But what if you had a simple, clear blueprint to not just keep up, but to actually dominate local search by 2026? Well, in the next few minutes, that's exactly what we're going to build. Let's dive in.
First things first, let's talk about the single biggest opportunity you have right now. Just look at this number, 46%. That's huge. It means that nearly half of all Google searches in India have local intent. We're not talking about competing with some giant company across the country. We're talking about grabbing the attention of customers who are literally walking past your door, phone in hand, ready to buy something.
And check out how fast that opportunity is growing. This chart, it shows that searches with the words "near me" have just exploded. We're talking a 150% jump in just 2 years. This isn't some slow-moving trend, you guys. It's an absolute explosion of customer need. Right this second, someone in your neighborhood is asking their phone for the best salon or a reliable electrician, and you absolutely need to be the answer they get.
So that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? In a market this crowded with everyone shouting for attention, how do you make sure that when that customer searches, it's your business they find? Well, the good news is, it's not about complicated, expensive tricks. It really comes down to 3 core pillars that we're going to walk through right now.
Okay, our first pillar is all about visibility. I want you to think of your online presence as your digital front door. It's that simple. If customers can't find that door, they can never walk through it. And the most important part of that door, without a doubt, is your Google Business Profile.
And the difference between getting this right and, well, getting it wrong is just staggering. Take a look. Businesses with a fully optimized, complete profile, they don't just do a little better, they rank up to 50% higher and they generate 40% more leads. This isn't about paying for ads either. This is just about giving Google the clear, complete information it's looking for.
And here's exactly how you do it. It's a simple 4-step tune-up. First, complete and verify every single field. Seriously, don't leave anything blank. Second, get your categories right. Choose your main one, but don't forget to add your secondary services too. Third, photos. Add at least 15 good, high-quality pictures. People want to see your business before they visit. And finally, post updates a few times a month. It signals to Google that you're active, you're open, and you're ready for business.
Okay, so now customers can find you. That's a huge first step. But our second pillar is just as crucial, building credibility. Because, being found is one thing, but being chosen is something else entirely. You have to earn their trust online before they ever step through your physical door.
Now, the foundation of online trust starts with something that sounds a bit technical, but it's really simple. It's called NAP consistency. It just means your name, address, and phone number have to be identical everywhere they show up online. Why does this matter so much? Well, think about it. To a search engine, Main Road and Main Ard could look like 2 totally different places. This simple act of being consistent removes all doubt for Google, tells it you're a real, legitimate business, and, get this, it can boost your ranking by up to 25%.
But where do you need to be consistent? Well, you want to focus your energy where it matters most. As you can see in this table, Tier 1 directories like Google, Just Style, and Urban Company, they have the biggest impact. That's 60% of it right there in that top row. So get your details absolutely perfect on these sites first before you even start worrying about the smaller ones. It's all about quality over quantity.
And the other half of credibility, it's all about your reviews. And this statistic, wow, it really says it all. Reviews aren't just a nice-to-have thing anymore. They are actively influencing 40% of local purchase decisions. That means your potential customers are reading what your current customers are saying, and it's a massive factor in whether they're going to choose you or your competitor. So, how do you handle them? Just follow this simple little framework. For positive reviews, it's easy. Thank them, mention the specific thing they liked, and invite them back. For that negative review, and hey, they happen, take a breath, don't get defensive. The key is to acknowledge their problem publicly, then offer to take it offline to fix it. This shows everyone else watching that you actually care and you take feedback seriously. And try to do it all within 24 to 48 hours. That speed shows you're on top of things. All right, we've covered visibility and we've covered credibility. Now for our final pillar, the one that gets you ready for what's coming next, preparing for AI. Search is going through its biggest shakeup in over a decade, and it's all being driven by AI and voice. You do not want to get left behind on this one.
I mean, just look at this. By 2026, a quarter, 1 out of every 4 local searches is going to be spoken, not typed. People aren't just typing Paneer Tikka Bangalore anymore. They're asking their phones,
Hey Google, what's the best place for paneer tikka near me? This shift from keywords to actual questions, well, it changes the entire game.
And here is the single most important thing to understand about this whole shift. The old Google, it gave you a list of 10 blue links to click on, right? It was basically homework. But the new AI-powered search engines, they try to skip all that and just give you a direct answer.
This leads us to a really powerful new strategy. Your goal is no longer just to be a good search result. Your goal is to be the best answer to the questions that your customers are actually asking. Every part of your online presence, from your website to your business profile, it all needs to be optimized to provide those answers.
Okay, I know that was a lot of information, but trust me, it all comes together into one really clear winning formula. Let's recap and tie it all together. So here it is. This is your blueprint for local success. First, visibility. Just make it dead simple for customers to find you with a perfect Google profile. Second, credibility. Earn their trust with that consistent info and by managing your reviews like a pro. And third, adaptability. Get ready for the future by becoming the best answer for AI and voice search. You master these three things and you're going to win.
So I'm going to leave you with this one question. Your competitors are probably already working on some of this stuff. So the question for your business isn't if you should start, but where. Looking at visibility, credibility, and getting ready for AI, which one of those pillars are you going to strengthen first to get ahead of the game?